What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of the Champions League game between Manchester City and FC Copenhagen. It's dressing gown season, everybody. It's cold now in the UK. It's October. Does mean Champions League action's back once more, though. Time for Champions League group stage match day number 3. From the Etihad Stadium, it's the English champions Manchester City taking on the Danish champions FC Copenhagen on Wednesday, October 5th, with an 8 p.m. BST kickoff time. Anyone that's going to the game at the Etihad, do enjoy yourselves. And if you are wanting to watch the game in the UK, then the game is live on BT Sport. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes once more is the aim. And also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Lastly, this video is sponsored like all my previews for the season, and it's brought to you by BetMate. This week's pot is another Champions League special where you can select up to 2 players from each team that features in the 8 p.m. kickoffs on Wednesday. The games there included Chelsea and AC Milan, Juventus taking on Maccabi Haifa, Benfica taking on PSG, Real Madrid as well, they're taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. You got Manchester City, of course, taking on FC Copenhagen, and also Sevilla taking on Borussia Dortmund. The pot is worth £500. It's a £5 entry fee. Anyone can enter that's in the UK who is 18 years old and over. Normal rules do apply. First place in this pot will win £250. Second place will win £125. Third place will win £75. And fourth place will win £30. You can edit your teams up to 5 minutes before kickoff, so no rotation can catch you out, and you can check and edit your teams accordingly. You can use code JSGC5 on sign up to get a £5 free bet if you want to, and you can use my link in the description. That would be much appreciated. It does help to support the future content created here on my channel, to go and download the BetMate app, or you can just use my QR code which has been on the screen as well. Lastly, when the fun stops, stop, and do remember, if you do gamble responsibly. So let's crack on with this video. Let's speak first about our opponents, FC Copenhagen. Now, I'm probably going to butcher this, but I think it's pronounced Copenhagen in Danish. They formed in 1992, so they're a fairly new club. Play their trade in the Danish Superliga. They are the current champions. They're currently, this season though, sitting in 6th. They're 8 points behind Nordsjælland, who are sitting in 1st. They're sometimes called FCK. They're currently sitting on 15 points with 5 wins and 6 losses from 11 games. Their recent form in the league is very hit and miss. It's very much a win-lose, but they did win their last game, which was a 1-0 victory at home against AGK. Now, FC Copenhagen are led by manager Jacob Nistrup. They are currently sitting on 1 point in the group stage after 2 games. They did lose their first game away against Borussia Dortmund by 3-0. They followed that up with a 0-0 draw at home against Sevilla last time out, and now they travel to England for arguably their most toughest game of the group stage. Can they surprise the Premier League champions is the question. Now, just having a look at the stats from their Champions League games, Sevilla dominated the ball against them, 63% possession to 37, and it was the exact same stats against Dortmund away as well, 63% possession for Dortmund, 37 for FC Copenhagen. So I'm expecting that to be a similar thing, that a pattern that will follow into this game, and Man City to dominate with the ball. And so for Copenhagen to get into this game, they're going to have to be brilliant on their counter-attacks and clinical in front of goal. If Manchester City score first, in particular if that comes in the first half, I think City will end up winning comfortably and steamrolling this game. However, you never know. First goal goes to FCK, and all of a sudden, weary, careful, becomes a bit agitated for Manchester City, and that's what City need to be careful of. Now, where are the dangers in the Copenhagen squad? Well, Matty Ryan's their goalkeeper. He's the former Brighton goalkeeper, and in my opinion, a very solid goalkeeper. He's a decent keeper. Zita, he will play in midfield. He's their captain, Portuguese born, but he's a Greek international. Could potentially see Andreas Cornelius starting up top as well. He's a Danish striker, Danish international, and did a decade ago play for Cardiff City. I think it was on loan as well. well. Other than that, though, I have a look at their squad and I've not heard of a lot of their players, so it's a brilliant opportunity here for them to make their name for themselves and see what they can do. But this is why I like the Champions League. You're going up against unfamiliar players with unfamiliar styles of play. It's new, it's refreshing, and it makes it difficult to prepare for, and because of that, you just see two styles of play going toe for toe with no fear. So I think this is going to be a pretty good game and a good test nonetheless for Manchester City. Now for City, sitting first in the group, 6 points from 2 games thanks to a 4-0 away victory in our first game in Spain against Sevilla. We followed it up with a comeback win, 2-1 victory at home against Borussia Dortmund last time out. Dortmund currently sitting in second place there on 3 points, FCK in third place on 1 point, and Sevilla in fourth on 1 point as well. Sevilla are taking on Dortmund in Spain in the other game in this group match, and you would think that that is a must-win game for Sevilla. So we will see. Now with Manchester City currently sitting first in our Champions League group table, we are sitting in the Premier League in England second. We're on 20 points. We're 1 point behind Arsenal. We've played 8 games. We've won 6, drawn 2. We're unbeaten. We played at the weekend. We beat Manchester United, our fierce rivals, in the Manchester derby at the Etihad. It was goals galore. We were 4-0 up and 6-1 up in a victory that saw City come out on top by 6 goals to 3. It's very high energy, in particular in that first half as well. That will have taken a lot out of the players, and because of that, I'm expecting City to rotate ever so slightly here. 4 or 5 changes. The question is, which players are going to be rotated? Is it going to be the main man, Erling Haaland? I suspect it'll either be this game or next week's game in Denmark, where we're going to see Haaland rested, because he can't do every single game. We know he's going to have a rest at the World Cup, but he's going to have 1 or 2 breaks here and there, and you would think with a busy schedule coming up that could come very soon. So will he be rested? That is the question. Now other dangers in terms of our squad: De Bruyne, Bernardo, Silva, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Ilkay, Gundogan. There's quality throughout. However, a lot of the names that I just mentioned could well be rested. Now in terms of team news for Manchester City, Rodri had a niggle, so I don't think he's going to feature here. Kalvin Phillips has been out with a shoulder injury. He's not going to be in the squad. Kyle Walker went off against Manchester United. We're waiting for further clarification on how serious that injury is, so I don't think he's going to feature in this game. John Stones, he's out for injury. He won't feature in this game as well. So if there is to be rotation, have a look towards the bench against Manchester United. It was players like Ruben, Diaz, Aymeric, Laporte, Sergio Gomez, Julian, Alvarez, Riyad, Mahrez, potentially even Rico Lewis and Cole Palmer could feature in this game as well. The only position I'm really not expecting to be rotated right now is the goalkeeper. I reckon we'll go with Ederson over Stefan, Ortega, Moreno. So I am going to pop up my team prediction now for you guys. I've gone for Ederson in goal, Cancelo on the right hand side, Nathan Ake on the left hand side, and Ruben, Diaz and Aymeric, Laporte starting as our 2 centre backs. I've gone for Sergio Gomez to be playing in defensive midfield. He can play there. No Phillips, no Rodri, so I'd be going with Gomez, De Bruyne and Foden. I wouldn't be surprised to see us pull either Foden or De Bruyne out and put Cole Palmer in there. Depends how much rotation we really want to go for. I'm going for Mahrez on the right hand side, Alvarez on the left hand side, and Erling Haaland going through the middle. If we do rest Haaland, it'll probably be Alvarez sitting at the top of the line, Mahrez on the right hand side, and either one of Foden or Jack Grealish on the left hand side. But plenty of options if we do rotate on the bench if we need to use them. But Pep has said that players have been rotated, they need more game time. He said we look disjointed after when they came on, then 4 subs late in the second half against Manchester United. We conceded twice. He said they needed more game time, so this is potentially an ideal opportunity for that to happen. Now in terms of my score prediction, I think City will get into their groove later in the game. I think we'll be 1 up in the first half, and then I think we'll end up grabbing a couple of goals in the second half. So I'm going for a 3-0 victory for Manchester City. Betting tips for this game, I'm going for Haaland if he does start any time. I reckon Gundogan, if he does start, could grab a goal any time as well. If you want to go for an outsider, we look very good on our corners against United, and if that continues, then maybe one of our defenders could be a good bet on with their head. So I'm going for Aymeric, Laporte anytime. Again, if he does start, do wait until teams have been announced before placing any individual bets on any players, because rotation could catch you out and you do not want that. Now in terms of my bet mate for this game, it is the UEFA Champions League Wednesday evening kickoff special. It's the code FFUCL WED 8 PM 03. The pot's worth £500, £5 entry fee available to anyone in the UK. You can use code JSGC5 on sign up for a £5 free bet. Use my link in the description or or my QR code to download BetMate. Anyone that does do this does help to support the future content created here on my channel. I'll pop my BetMate team up for this game. I've gone for Courtois in goal from the Real Madrid Shakhtar game. My defenders are Theo Hernandez and Thiago Silva from the Chelsea AC Milan game. I've also gone for Benessa as well for challenges, tackled, interceptions, etc. from that AC Milan team away at Chelsea. I've gone for De Bruyne, my vice captain from this game, and Haaland, my captain. I will change them if they're not featuring in this game. I've gone for Leo Messi up top as well. He's going to be playing in the Benfica PSG game. On the bench, I've got Perrin of Juventus against Maccabi Haifa, Carvajal from Real Madrid's game, Jorginho from the Chelsea game, and Mbappe from the PSG away game in Benfica. So come and join me, challenge me, see if you can win a share of the £500 pot. All details are in the description. When the fun stops, stop, and do remember to gamble responsibly if you do gamble. So let's go live watch along once more for this game. Link will be out later on tonight. We'll be going live at 7:30 p.m. BST tomorrow, so I will see you then. So thank you everybody for watching, much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 28k subscribers, less than 600 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes once more is the aim. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And lastly, do go and check out today's video sponsor, BetMate, where you can come and join the pot. £5 entry fee. Use code JSGC5 on sign up. Get a £5 free bet so you can enter for free and come and challenge me. £500 pot. What's not to like? Massive pot there. So thank you very much to BetMate for providing that and sponsoring this video. And I'll see you all again for the live watch along tomorrow of this game. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.